one of the most favorite spots here. However, the players are getting ready here.
Oh yeah, and you can see that all of them, they've already gotten a little bit of a glimpse of how they could approach things in Big Candy, but now Sanhok's gonna be a total different ball game. And speaking of that, the usual rounds that we saw in the earlier national finals, a lot of the teams, of course, were familiar with Miramar, were familiar with Erangel, but now let's have a look into our leaders right here. Illuminate the Murder, of course, taking the first chicken dinner, coming in with a solid double-digit kill.
Exactly.
And that's the only team, compared to many, to actually rake in so much. And this is our RQ Athena once again.
That's not a good look here coming from our RQ.
They look stressed.
Definitely. Like, I think in the middle of the night yesterday as well, we were just hanging out a little bit. We were seeing RQ having a serious discussion for hours down in the lobby as well, despite having a great run in the practice runs yesterday itself here. But for today, game number 1, they were struggling so hard. Like, I would say there were not much footages, but you can tell from the rotation patterns here, all the other teams have slowly adapted through the weeks of practice here in China.
And of course, over on the side of all these other teams here, we do see from the side of the Philippines, they are slowly adapting as they go. As Xavier team, having Zico going in at the top 3 spot at least. Zico was carrying the team into really good positions. And I gotta say that they know how to actually play it really safely when they need to. And when they are supposed to pick a fight, they can usually bring at least 1 or 2 members down. But over into the final bouts there, from what I remember, Illuminate actually had a really good angle across the trees and picked off all these members from the side of Team Xavier there. But looking into all these players, they're getting into the mood already. So
exactly, it's very important to have a good morale in the teams here, especially when you play for so long here, because morale is super important. Trusting your teammates becomes a factor, because if you do not build those morale and you get into very, very serious discussion, you may be prone towards mistakes even more.
And of course, like, other than that, they really need to stay focused, not only for today, for the rest of the week and the week after. It's gonna get to you, you know, like, let's say if you don't really get as much of these points as desired in day 1, you gotta reset your mental attitude as well as fortitude as well. Like, you gotta make sure that you stay calm, because this is not over till it's really, really over. And the ones that could actually survive all these rounds will head into Berlin. But here we will have game number 2 starting in a bit, as we will lift off and head into the Sanhok Island.
And once again, I'm going to be introducing the map itself here. Sanhok is a 4x4 map here with a total of 4,000 kilometers. Sorry, 4,000 meters across times 4,000 meters, and the entire land area is almost 50% of the entire town. And amount of towns is going to be 20, so even more harder loots here. The towns is even lesser, but the loot drops has going to be higher compared to usual here. So let's take a look at how these teams is going to be dropping into the map. But like you said here, the flight path is going to be from dropping towards the southeast area towards docks.
Well, I like what I see here, because you can actually cut over on the side of Hatin if you like to actually opt to do that. And PLM, Purple Mood, will possibly go into the Alpha Island as we slowly see them cutting across to the western side. Meanwhile, Victim will go towards the central alongside with Araf there heading towards boot camp. A couple of teams there. I wonder how many would that be. Is it 4? Is it 5? But over onto Cal, we see some action already. As you can see, the ones that got these early kills there, they will actually contest with Golden Cat as well as Screwdriver. Meanwhile, over on towards the east side, we see the champions Illuminate. Oh my, what do we have here in Cal?
And Cal here, Talk is going to be going for the first knock of the game here. They will knock down one of the members here coming from Golden Cat as of now. However here, this is a very smart strategy coming from this team. That they've seen from game number 1 itself, dropping this early can allow, once the circle shows up, you can make a quick decision whether you want to bail to go in for better positioning in towards the circle, or do you want to contest this here. But still, great start for Talk, getting the first kill again for game number 2.
Now, you can see that the early bird definitely gets the worm right here. Meanwhile, on the side of Cam Alpha, this is going to be really challenging as BTR will fight against the champions. Illuminate the Murder from round 1.
This is very ballsy of Bigatron here, considering that they are going to be challenging for the Lucian Cam Alpha. However, the loot. Oh no, here comes the spray here. Lucky GMLY gets a nice knock here towards Goodart here. And Illuminate will have their first knock. However, they won't be able to finish them out here coming from Bigatron.
And Bigatron now looking for a better position, headed towards the top side, looking for Martin. But Martin has himself a little bit of a security with all those walls intact. But here comes some taps over on the side of Arm Jones. So Illuminate getting themselves really low now. They have to slowly back away unless if they can actually find better utilities to actually use this situation.
Oh, very ballsy play. Very ballsy play here coming from Natik here. And look at this. Illuminate, considering that they were zoned out towards the edge of the camp itself here, it results them into its limited loot here. And looks like Illuminate, they will try and bail this out. And
earlier on, Took, they were guarding the side of Cal. And anyone who's finished with Cal will eventually head towards the side of boot camp. So even if you cut across the rivers, you're going to go straight into another team. And here comes VIP Squad, just cutting across the corners. Meanwhile, FFQ have the whole Paradise Resort all to themselves.
Oh, this could be looking too good here.
For a spa,
FFQ here. Like, that's a lot of loot. Like, Paradise himself is considering about 2 squads worth of loot, maybe even more here.
I would say 4 if you look into this, but looking into Ice Screwdriver takes him out, looking so good. Near going in for the first kill of the day.
Like you said, the QBZ right off the bat, making a lot of work here. Nice little mid-range spray here, and Near gets the first knock. And looks like, are they going to be applying pressure? But nope, looks like they will bail again here, coming from Golden Cat.
Well, Golden Cat don't really have that sort of advantage because they just left Cow, and now they're hitting towards the side of IDX. IDX just returning fire for a little bit. Near going in for a couple good sprays, but it will be 1 member down as the side of Accident managed to take him down.
IDX, they've lost 1, but they do not have vehicles to work with here. Golden Cat, they might consider repositioning here. They're sending 2 in and forward here. However, they get knocked on 1 here. Naris going for the trade here, but he does not have a helmet. He needs to be careful. He's proning on the ground. IDX, what do you respond to this? Nice little sprays here with the UMP. Can he go for it again? He gets it here from Naris.
Oh man, those sprays were just fantastic coming in from the side of Golden Cat. Finishing off a couple of knockdowns there as Ice. 1 bullet will do the trick, but still, he knows there's no way to save his team. He has to bail off, and now looking for a way to squeeze into better position into the fight.
No, Ice Screwdriver will back off, but look at this. Kong is still alive here, and looks like Ice is just backing out, and Zong is just, come and save me.
I don't know. Like he's like
he's scared. He's scared.
I
would be scared too.
Yeah, I know that you're my friend, but still, like it's way too dangerous. I'd rather just run off, just like what he just did right there. But still, the numbers actually do count because even if you leave him out, it's still going to be a kill towards the enemy side. And over on the side of RRQ, this is a really good position to be in because this is literally in the middle of the top side of boot camp, where you could say it's the south and it's in between the rivers as well, so you can actually have a look towards every other team that's trying to cut across from the western side.
Interesting thing about what RQ is doing right now is that you know that it's going to be people in boot camp, right? It's one of the best loots in the game, and it's dead center thing. But the problem with boot camp is that repositioning or relocating is going to be hard because there's a lot of open fields here. If RQ manages to scout them out, they are going to be pinned in boot camp for quite a number of time there.
Oh, looks like we have ourselves a little bit of company as IDX has 1 member getting knocked out from afar, not in the camp, but still from the side of NRG. I gotta say that NRG so far hasn't really showing way too much, but
look at this
Ice just getting challenged right there. Near.
He hears Near. He's waiting for the angle. Near, he needs to be careful. Ice, he might get sprayed out here. Can he go to finish shot? But unfortunately, Near backs off into here. He's gonna go for trade, however, and eventually Near takes him down. Golden Cat. Oh wow, that reaction from Near though.
Well, you can say that the coast is clear, courtesy by Golden Cat Near. Does it rhyme or does it not? Okay, I know I'm kind of lame here, but still, I gotta say that
it worked. Definitely worked.
At least they actually chased in for the kill and they secured a total of 4 in the back. Now, Lewis just knocking himself over on the rock for a little bit. Gotta say that maybe he's a good driver on land, but not in the water. Okay. But still, where are you actually planning to drive this in?
That's the thing. Interesting fact about using boats here, you almost never see it on towards Sunhawk. However, it it's much more of a safer path compared to other regions here, because if you travel towards the water itself, people wouldn't expect you to travel there, but you are also a sitting duck. But if you found a way to actually barricade the shorelines with boats themselves, it's going to be very helpful here.
Oh my.
But oh no.
Looking into this map here, VIP might just challenge against Bat over on the side of Tambang. Meanwhile, over on the northeast section, there is a lot of teams trying to squeeze their way through, so it's going to be quite tough for them to actually place themselves into a place which is really secure. But I got to say that now that it's phase number 2, it will force a couple of fights coming from that region. Meanwhile, from the side of the northwest, not too much will go on. As we already saw, Bigatron, they tried to pull back after going in for a couple of scuffles right there. But still, over the side of BAT, you can see that they've positioned themselves into a place where if there's any rotation by vehicle, they can just catch them off. But they are just hanging by the corners of the docks.
So they're going to be having a lot of loot. So they're going to be fine here. But however, it's going to be taxing here in towards the overall teams here. Like teams who's not gotten a lot of loots in this map right after in the first circle. Second circle is going to be tough for them because like as they rotate in, they might get picked off relatively quickly because people are going to have better guns compared to them. And they might get outgunned in this regards here. But NRG, looks like they are going to be trying to give chase towards Bigatron here.
They're just trolling them really silently as the side of Rick.
Oh yeah, they definitely
giving a lot of information. Yes, this is going to be really bad for the side of Bigatron because they have no idea. And now it's going to be Rising, getting tapped from the back. It will drop him over to the side of 20% health. Will he finish him off? And it will not be as he gets himself a little bit of cover as he goes in for Zixi. It's going to be missing a couple of taps from that M16.
Oh, this is a very nice bait here from NRG. They waited for Bigatron to go out of position, and now Bigatron, they are so separated, and in an open position, it's so hard for them to retreat here. However, they may force out a couple of utilities or defilades here coming from Bigatron, whereas NRG will back off away if they choose to.
Yeah, and you can see Rikazel actually doing a lot of damage here as Fnatic tries to look for Malwin, but it will not be enough as he tries to go in with a couple of mutant shots in his hands. But of course, he does not have the extended mag, so it's only 20 bullets to work with. Meanwhile, he will cover the tracks for the rest of his allies to actually fall back into. Ricozart just getting a little bit of a cross-up point at his side,
wow, look
but
at this.
still, NRG.
Look at this. This is so smart of NRG. Like, we know they were trailing behind. They waited for a right moment here. They forced out a couple of defilades here from Bigatron, and because of that, this may be hard for Bigatron to actually challenge each here, but lucky at GMMY. Ooh.
QBZ spray is good, but it's not going to actually get him much. Oh, trying to squeeze it through that pixel shot, but still, he is still alive and healthy. Hops over on the other tree, playing a little bit like a Bollywood dance, as you could see. That Chopper Key just trying to bring that QBU into position.
This is going to be a hard one here coming from FQ. He's all by himself here. He's got a team here in one of the huts here in this region here. But can they go and fight this here? Golden Cat calling in the cavalry here. Naris, they are out and open into the woods here. This compound is pretty much surrounded Near so far. And Near, he cannot play this riskily. They need to play a little bit safe. But a little bit cover here from Naris. Fury
is getting pinned down, and it seems like the side of Golden Cat, they get clipped off from way up above. Hunq just taking him down, and it will be an eye for an eye as Near will finish out Hunq.
Very nicely done there coming from them. And now they are in a stalemate here. Golden Cat looks like they will be joining this fight. Nice molly there. But FFQ will back off instead. They've got one knock, but FFQ has got the high ground advantage as well, and they've got them wrapped around here Near. They need to regroup with his team. However, his team is not going to be able to get any kind of reinforcements now. Look at this. Oh,
he's got that 6 times as
well.
well.
He's scouting out Chopper Key. Oh!
Quick shot coming in. Chopper Key will take him down, but Near, now that he's down and the rest of his teammates are so far away, he just have to wait it out. And
that's the thing.
This is going to force the rest of Golden Cat to actually respond. Do they want to pick up their main man, or should they just let him out? Oh, there we go.
Ooh, that's so much damage there. Chopper Key, just one nade is going to be enough. However, this is what I'm talking about. This is the definition of why M4 mid-range sprays with the 6x scope is so good here. And because of that, so much damage has been done. And because of this, Golden Cat, the nade, the Kobe, is it going to be enough?
Oh, he's trying to lob it into the window. Is it going to be... It will finish down one member of Golden Cat, but still, Golden Cat still has members alive. It shouldn't be a problem for them to go in with the pickups there. As you can see, Lewis picks off D2E from afar. Meanwhile, NRG is just enjoying the little bit of movie scene here. from way afar.
However, NRG from afar scouts our water members here from FFQ, and looks like they will finish off Fury Q, OQ right off the bat. Nice little tags here, but this is what I'm talking about. Too much gunshots attract people to join this fight, and that's exactly what happened. And because of that, Golden Cat a little bit fortunate for them because they committed into this save for his team because they need the numbers advantage, but they will lose up in terms of rotation timing here.
Ernie coming in from RQ Athena. Of course, I gotta hold you off right there because we got more action coming in as he goes for the push, going in for the flank as he looks for the side of box members. Trying to squeeze through the bullets, but it's not going to be enough. Another M4 in the hand, like you said, it's so solid and it's so customizable. You can put what sort of attachment as you please.
Except for 8 times, of course.
Yeah, that is definitely for sure. But Iron Pro going in with a headshot. It will be 2 members of Box being down. And immediately, Lewis says, we got to retreat. We're fighting RRQ Athena. You better run.
RQ Athena going for the sprays again, but like I said, the 6x scope M4 sprays are ridiculously strong here. The recall is so comfortable with the gyroscope itself here by some of these players. But look at this Box, they have the low ground disadvantage here. Can they prone this or not? But RQ looks like they've diversified the forces here, splitting up, surrounding the members from Box. Or do Box want to challenge this here?
Well, I still feel that Box still can actually turn this one around because they've already spotted out all these positions of RRQ members. But speaking of that, NRG picks up BTR over on the back. Meanwhile, Luis will be brought out from the side of Box there. As you can see, Golden Cat just hugging by the top and will find Chopper Key. So this is a return kill. A little bit of revenge going in and will finish off Chopper from the side of FFQ. Over on the back though. Oh, this is bad.
This is why I'm talking about. Gunshots attract people, but
from downtown! What was that?
Whoa, that was sick. All the way from boot camp. That was crazy here coming from Aegis Reds. We've talked about how Aegis Reds during the Malaysian qualifiers was so strong, and that's exactly why he's strong.
Oh my goodness me. I didn't thought that would happen, and he just took off the squad with that one single tap towards the head. It was so accurate indeed. I would love to actually watch a replay of that if I could.
Wow.
But look at Rio here. He's just trying to spot out some of the side of FFQ, and we have a little bit of company inside of the boot camp right now.
Well, Team Savior going to be surrounding against boot camp here, but that's the thing here. They have been staying in boot camp for so long. If RRQ caught them off guard here, they're going to be stuck for that. But fortunately for them, the circle is still favoring as of now. But later on, the rotation is going to be forcing potentially all of them out, which it will right now. And like you called it, it is going to be heading towards Painan.
Man, I kind of predict things before it even happened for some reason, but lucky me for that. But still, this is going to be a really awkward push coming in from the side of Twalk, because now they have to go through this open field. But to get that, Mawin getting mowed down from across as Gucci has to run, and he will be taken down by kicks. Oh man, that was really sick coming in from the side. But still, Rikazel just trying to find himself into a really good position to actually go in with those easy sprays.
Oh, very smart play here coming from Talk. You know that 4 circles, there's going to be a lot of teams in the member. They're going to be tanking the circle, and you know, if people were to gatekeep you, other people are gatekeeping you as well. But Talk, they're still tanking the circle. They have a lot of utilities, mats to work with, but slowly but surely, they need something to actually rotate into the next circle, because this is going to be a long run for them.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty long, and then this is just going to zoom in really quickly. Look at the zone. It's now slowly moving in towards the side of the northern section of Painan, as well as the south side of Bootcamp. PLM sharing the compound there with BAT, which is just across the corner. So if they were to move a muscle right now, they will either bump into VIP squad or have to face against all these members flanking them from Team BAT.
As of now, Purple Moon has got the bridge covered right now. Whoever's trying to rotate in towards the mainland itself here, they are going to get a couple of nice kills here, but still, slowly but surely, they have a slow circle here, but they may consider tanking the circle because they have the mess to work with, but BAT, what are they going to do?
Oh man.
Oh no, the circle.
This is getting tougher and tougher, and he's just
exactly
just by the edge of the zone.
That's the thing. It's at the edge of the zone, but Purple Moon, they can slowly bait this out because they have a lot of compounds to rotate in while they're actually going to the circle. On the other hand, BAT, they don't have a lot of cover. They might get punished for this. So Purple Moon is going to be looking for the kills here to try and take down the top dogs here, which is Illuminate the Hate, who took the first map's chicken dinner.
And in the span of 16 minutes and a half, we still have 30 teams left alongside with 45 human beings inside of Sanout right now. He's still trying to actually deal with Purple Moon. Purple Moon knows that they're there, so they're going in for the tap. Beautiful spray coming in from the side of CZ. We'll look for that knockdown. Tries to finish him off. Can he call in time? And so close.
Gunshots attract people here, but however, Purple Moon masked themselves so perfectly. The camouflage is real. However, they are on the bridge here. Rotating in is not going to be hard here.
Box.
Ooh, Box!
Ooh! He finishes off Martin, and Illuminate loses one member down. As you can see, Matoy tries to go into exact revenge. They take him down inside the hut, but still, Marco, the Aura, looking to finish off what they started here. But he's only alone against the winners of round number 1. Matoy will expend a couple of smokes to actually get himself a little bit of security for the side of Martin to slowly heal himself. And they are inside the circle. They can play this forever.
Oh no, like you said, they can't play this here forever, like you said. But however, they have the compound here. They need to figure out how to challenge Box here. But if they take this too long, the teams that are rotating in may pick them off. Look at this Box with the spray here. Marco going for a couple of nice sprays with the AK here. However, can't seem to finish off a good dart here, but nice little tags here. But his vest is strongly damaged here from the side of Marco.
Oh yeah, he's got to change that one out. He can find one, but still, now that we're heading into the final rounds, Colby heading towards the side of Louis, and now Box member slowly bleeding away as Loki.
No, Loki's alive.
Yeah, he's still alive there, but this is just so tough for him. As you can see, Molly.
But that's the thing. From the minimap itself here, you can see Illuminate is towards the inner compound, as Box is going to be towards the outer compound. So the chances for Box to get boxed around by multiple teams is going to be very high, because teams are slowly going to be making the way. The circle is slowing in. Look at it. The shutdowns, the slows, the depression here.
Oh, VIP high call, having Ben V on the ground as the side of XF. They are cutting across fire. X-Force, they are trying to hang on for dear life. Meanwhile, high call pulls out that M16, try to go in for a little bit of a ghost chase, going in for the taps, and now they take another one down. X-Force in a struggling situation, and they will see a lot of fights happening across, and the rest of them needs to sprint away.
No.
This is going to be hard.
Oh no, VIP, I don't think they need to be careful, because Purple Moon is finally made their way in through here. VIP, if they not know this is going to be disastrous for them. However, they scout out Purple Moon.
Purple Moon managed to take one down, but still BTR is still left alive. Ben V going in for a couple of taps, and finds ZZ over on in the downtown, and now Purple Moon spots him out, but Ben V, can he survive this? He does not have meds at all. Come on, he got to run Rin.
No.
He's got to
very smart
right now.
Very smart from VIP, sacrificing Ben V to buy time for his team, but Yakuza is going to be the only one left alive. Can he survive this here? No. And no, actually, Haikao has actually made his way down here. Haikao is actually... Yakuza is actually getting knocked here. But still, this compound shared by 4 teams. This is going to be a hard battle here, but very smart of Box early on to actually focus on the outskirts here, because Illuminate is not going to cross that particular barrier to challenge them yet.
Yeah, Ben V has to actually eliminate himself outside of the play zone, but still the kill will be even over side of PLM.
Hold on, look at X-Force here. They're creeping on towards the side, the outer gates here. They know they spot out Loki, but does he want to challenge it? They do not know how many members are in the compound here. Nice nades.
And you can see X-Force could actually slowly cut across and possibly look for Loki. Loki getting pressurized once again, and it will be Arm Jones from the side of Illuminate, taking down Purple Moon. Both of the Thai squads going at it once again, and it will be Loki down on the ground.
Loki's mistake right there. He doesn't know that there was an open space for it. However, looks like Haikal will join the party here, but they will manage to pick up Yakuza. Yakuza the only one left alive from them, but Illuminate, they're challenging them again. They're getting all these kills. They're racking even more right now. They got 3 kills. Can they finish them off? They are in a better circle now.
Over on the top side, it seems like they have to make a little bit of push. They are outside of the zone, and now looking at how things are going so far, the damage is high, and he's still trying to look for those kills. RRQ Latina getting more in their back as Purple Moon looking to actually chase in. The rest of the Thai squads are coming through.
X-Force. Oh, X-Force eventually gets taken down. He was the last guy alive here. Puts him down into a 7th place here, coming for X-Force. However, Illuminate, they're playing the circle very carefully here. This compound is going to be super hot. RRQ having the best advantage right here. Ooh!
Martin squeezes himself through the side of the grass, and it will be challenged by RRQ Athena once again. And all these angles that they can actually work with
Box.
is quite insane coming from RRQ. But Box,
look at Box again. Oh no, he's dead. There's no way he's gonna come out alive.
Oh man, like looking at how things are going so far from the side of Victim, they are playing it safe as he has the ghillie suit in the hands of Zixi here.
Okay, that's the thing. Okay, Bigatron needs to lose the bag, lose the pan, and lose the Groza.
I think it's fine. Like, even if you shoot him, like, there's a chance that it will still block, so it's alright. But over side of God here, he's looking towards the mountainous areas as he looks for a catch. Over side of Pain, that will be X just getting pinned down as Kube drops towards the ground, and they will have to slowly squeeze their way in towards the next circle here. It's going to be in. Oh, the Molly! The Molly will win through, but still, Zixi goes down, and now here comes X as well, trying to pin down Bigatron, who's actually outside of the vicinity here.
Exactly.
So they have to play it really safe.
But that's the thing, they're all prone down towards the ground, and that's what I'm talking about. Lose the pan, lose the QBZ, then you're gonna be fine. But Illuminate immediately, quick reactions, good idea, spots them out. However, RRQ, they're securing the entire circle here. They have the compound advantage as well. But X tanking it out towards the circle. Zico is gonna be edge on the rock here. He's gonna be A-OK as of now. Surprisingly, he managed to creep away in towards the top 4. 9 left alive. Illuminate gonna be focusing on picking up their members here. But Bigatron applying pressure towards Illuminate here as RRQ just waits this out and wait for them to take each other out. But looks like they will challenge Illuminate as well.
And looking at how things are going so far, RRQ in the better position. They do have G9 outside as he has to deal with Team Illuminate. Meanwhile, RRQ, Ernie, as well as Scener is just hugging about the same hut. Meanwhile, from the side of BTR,
Zico.
they're trying their best just to wait out the zone because this zone right now is actually favoring the side of RRQ. There's no way that they can actually lose this one if the rest of them have to actually force themselves out. So
Illuminate.
Down.
Oh no, Illuminate gets traded off here. Bigatron will trade as well with Illuminate. Maltoy, ooh, 1 HP, but the circle is closing in. RRQ take a couple nice kills here, but still, they got one knock here as Team X Zico gets one on the knock here. So this is going to delay RRQ's aggression. However, Bigatron tanking the circle. Illuminate 1v1v2 situation, potentially, maybe even 3 here. Last 4 alive, apparently. But looks like Illuminate gets taken down eventually by RRQ. RRQ. 2v1 situation. Bigatron manages to go onto the top 2 here. RRQ manages to pick up his teammates here. And now they want to make it into a numbers game here. 3v1. The circle slowly closing in. Bigatron, they might look this.
Matish has to actually play this one. Is it going to be an outplay coming from Bigatron as he gets pinned down? They spot him out. So RQ Athena in a really good position to actually take away the second chicken dinner. But now that they have already had this all in their hands, are they going to risk it? Because if they push into BTR side, Bigatron may just eliminate them with a really good line of sight. Now Natish tugging by the walls.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Does he go for the quick taps with the mutant or the QBZ? Is only a level 1 helmet here. RRQ suppress fires non-stop here. He knows it's a push here. But can he play this angle perfectly? That's the thing. But the circle, no. RRQ, they have the numbers game here. Oh, it looks like
dinner for match number 2, and of course Sana, such a challenging bout there with such a small area to work with. They still had so many of these members left to tag into the top 5 situation, and down to that one last member from the side of Bigatron, which they possibly could have squeezed a second member in, but the zone closed way too quick. And now RQ Athena walks in with this. When we talk about kills, we want to look into the scoreboards for match number 2, as we do have the rankings in the play, as iScrewDriver unfortunately does not get any sort of points coming into this match.
Okay, this match as well. No, like you said, I don't. iScrewDriver is going to be last here and going to be on 9th place. It's going to be Arof here. Malaysian squad here, Arof, VIP squad has been consistent here as well. So they stepped it up a little. This game number 2 here. RRQ on this first place here with 40 points and a total of 10 kills.
Yeah, and this is really huge coming in for RRQ Athena, as well as Illuminate. Still holding into the top 3 position at least.
Oh, it's top 2. Wow.
Yeah, they were number 1 right in the game number 1, but now that RRQ actually get a lot of kills, more than the side of Illuminate, they have a little bit of the points.
Okay.
But still, BTR actually tying the scores with Illuminate there, and the rest of them, you can see Victim slowly chasing up as well, not too far away.
Okay. That's the thing. Illuminate was on 3rd place. They've got 19 points from the rank itself. However, because they have additional 3 kills compared to Bigatron, they are tied here, so which is really nice here. Illuminate is still in the top 3 spots here without doubt. But let's talk about the highlights here. Golden Cat, this is the fight here with IDX. They were fighting so long, and because of that, it stalled out their entire rotation as they go in, which is kind of sad.
And of course, from the side of Bucks, they challenged everybody that cut across as they had the pylon advantage, but still, VIP, they were all segregated as they get picked up by Illuminate as well as the Riz. And of course, Illuminate still held on to their fort as they chase in kills after kills.
This is what I'm talking about. The moment you lose the Pan and the QBZ, it would have been better for him to mask his camouflage. But that's about it. But fantastic round from RQ, had that positioning, it was good to watch.